Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kadri, and this is going to be the beginning of me documenting my journey because I'm tired of waiting on having the perfect circumstances to film or create anything. So this is the beginning. Um, Earlier this year, I got into Parsons for a master's in fashion management, and I don't think I'm going to be able to go, but I wanted to start this off with the personal statement that I created, that I wrote for my admission, um, just to basically show that you can start anywhere. And when I look back on this years from now, I'll be proud of this moment, even though I don't like it right now. I don't like that I don't have a haircut. I don't like that I don't have a microphone. And I don't like that I don't really know where this is going to go or where I want it to go. But this this admission into Parsons meant a lot to me. And even though I can't go, I know that I'm still the person that got in. So I'm finding comfort in that. Um, and I just wanna share a little bit of my story, the beginning of my channel. So the the name of my essay, the name of my personal statement, I named the I named my personal statement How the Fear of Rejection I named my personal statement How the Fear of Rejection Developed My Love for Fashion. Here we go. I was 6 or 7 years old when a car commercial came across my screen. The man that owned the car said that he was an entrepreneur. I asked my mother what that meant, and she informed me that it's someone who has many jobs and works for themselves. From then on, I knew that's the career I needed. I was never interested in just one thing, making it hard for me to answer, what do you want to be when you grow up? I hated that my parents always had to leave me to be at work, and I always had to leave my friends every 3 years or so because of their work. They were in the Air Force. If I was an entrepreneur, I would be able to work on my own terms, explore the world, and create art when and wherever I wanted. Through the fashion management program, I want to create a baseline in fashion for myself. I want to string together my unique experiences with what I've learned to survive and share it with the world through visual storytelling. I want to I want more Black queer folks to not let the fear of rejection stop them from pursuing what they love, including rejection from parents and themselves. I want my community to feel inspired to choose art. Growing up overseas as an Air Force dependent made me both cultured and sheltered. I was unaware of what was happening in fashion. The internet was a very new concept. It wasn't nearly as accessible as it is today. I often wish I had known more, considering that the 90s and early 2000s was pivotal in the fashion industry. I just knew that I liked brands and I liked to match, but I was very reliant on brands and things that my parents exposed me to, naive to the resource the internet could have been for me. After learning that I was slightly colorblind by the optometrist and got teased for mistakenly coloring water purple, thinking that it was blue, my mom taught me to blend by showing me colors and outfits can go together without being perfectly matched. This really helped my love for fashion grow, learning about all of the new possibilities. I credit my love for fashion to a deep fear of rejection and living overseas at a young age. I became my own stylist early on because my parents wouldn't buy the clothes that I wanted, so I had to get creative, giving me a unique stylistic edge. In a school, In school, I felt fulfilled when I stopped following trends, nearly begging for acceptance and community, and dressed for myself. Inspired by my feelings and colors depicted in movies and music. I would watch films and rummage through my closet afterwards to find clothes with a similar effect and run around outside pretending I was the characters that I watched. My clothes became my armor, hiding low self esteem and that intense but human desire to be accepted. This even led to me being recognized as a nominee for Best Dress in my high school, one of four out of hundreds. I'll never forget that out of my high school, I was one of four names to be selected for the best style. Even though I didn't necessarily win the superlative, it was a win for me. Later in life, I noticed coworkers and friends flocking to me asking my opinion for fashion, where to look, what to wear, how to piece things together. I spent days creating slide decks for them as lookbooks, depicting how I envisioned their style based on details they gave me and my previous knowledge and research. Knowing that my opinion held weight for anyone was enough for me to pursue a career in visual curation. That's what I'm calling it. Concentrated in fashion. Being a dancer, I have the ability to get my point across through movement. I have learned that the concept I have learned to love the concept of the process. I've excelled in data management because of my organizational skills. I see the world in montages and look at my life as a coming of age story, much like the ones that inspired me growing up and show me that life wasn't linear and that my path is my path that I get to create without precedent. I naturally have a skill of vision. I'm able to curate a feeling through music, clothes, movement, and videos. I have the words, I just don't have the dictionary. I'm seeking my fashion dictionary and, more importantly, community in fashion. I view the combination of commerce and creativity in a similar way to how I combine my creativity with survival. Whether that was surviving high school or choosing STEM in college to survive the real world or the opinion of my parents, I want to learn the most I can and use it to help others in fashion and identify through clothes and visuals. What? I want to learn the most I can and use it to help others fashion and identity through clothes and visuals, specifically styling, editorial, and entrepreneurship. And that's the end. Um, I'm still going back and forth with whether I want to. I don't think I want to edit these much. I probably will maybe in the future, but as of right now, the goal is this is actually part of a therapy assignment to just go and not analyze so much about the details because I get caught up in details and then I won't do anything. I've actually been sitting on this video idea for weeks now. So, my birthday is in 2 days and I want to start something for myself that I can look back on. And there couldn't have been a better time because I'm coming out of a rough period in life and I want to have something to look back on when things get hard or I'm not feeling like I am who I am, to remind myself and to hopefully share with someone else who may be feeling the same type of way, and build something foundational. But yeah, stay tuned for Kajuris, which is going to be my weekly creativity, and I'm going to share it no matter what. So join, subscribe, like, comment, all of the things, and become a cadet.